We now return to Let's Play S.O.R.S. Last we left off, we were given yet another wrinkle in the whole breast cancer diagnosis thing. It's been about a week since I last played this game, so it's going to be fun for me to try and remember everything. I do have a list here in front of me, but when I was playing through the previous episodes, I had a little bit of muscle memory going on there because I was playing them back to back. So I'm going to have to get back in the thick of things here, and hopefully I'll be able to keep up to speed. Now that roads are no longer used, traffic wardens are responsible for controlling the flow of pedestrians through pedwalks. They can give out tickets to pedestrians who loiter or encourage crowds to form. Right. Okay, so we've got this problem now where the amide cluster is something we now have to look at. It's going to be a huge pain in the butt. Huge pain in the butt because it means we have to take longer trying to diagnose it. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So, here we go. Often dehydrated. What is going on here? It's pretty low, you've got that. Okay. Pretty low. Pretty low. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you. So, that is number 5. We're going to go for... Yeah, I really have to get back in the mindset for this. Okay, so that's 4. I just need to know how many of these you have. Oh, come on. Stop dicking around. I think you're fine there. Now this was something I need to remember. I think this is actually pretty low, so you've probably got that too. Fuck, okay, so next we need insulin. You're over 60 or over 50. We're gonna have to diagnose. Crap. You know what? I cannot tell if that's the thing I gotta look for now, isn't it? I gotta look and see if the one is wider than the other, and it actually kind of looks like it is. It looks like it's a lot wider. So I'm gonna do 4, 7. You had 1, so that's 4. 3 is for no. Crap. You can see how out of practice I am right now. Okay, so then I think that's where we go. God, that's such a mess. Yeah, I incorrectly prescribed breast cancer. Fuck you. Given where those points were, I think that's healthy though. Would you fucking go away? Oh, come on. Okay, you've got that. Stressed but relaxes with yoga. You don't need to be diagnosed for that. Oh my god, we've only gone through the one patient so far. This is a game you have to basically sit down and play all the way through. Otherwise, you're just never gonna... I mean, you gotta stay in that rhythm. There are a lot of dots on there, but none of them are connecting, and I don't... Fine, fuck it. That's pretty high. Yeah, I think you're fine there. So, just diabetes? Have we gone through everything? I guess? Eats mostly takeaway. I hate that you have to actually wait until the bed fully comes out before you can hit 1. I should have been paying attention to that screen over there. I think you're fine. That's really low. I can't tell anymore which part of these things, these clusters, I think that's fine. Some of those are going together, come on. Okay, you've got that. I need to check and see if any others... You're fine there. Pretty high, pretty high. Another pretty high one. I think you're fine there. So, next. You've got that. So we do this, right? Use a condom during sex. Ah, this one's actually for a guy. Okay. That's pretty. I think you're fine there. You do look like you've got a little bit of man boobage going on there. I imagine myself saying all of this out loud as the patient is sitting there. Lying there, whatever. Okay, we're moving on. How many is this now? Like 4? This is the 4th one? I'm pretty sure you got that. Okay. Because you're over 50. Maybe that was only 3. Goes for runs. Come on. Okay, you don't have that. That's pretty low. I think that's pretty high. You are a male after all. We don't really need to spend too much time on the breast cancer screening. Although, I'm still paranoid that the game will throw me a loop. Throw me for a loop on that one. Eventually, it'll try and screw me over. And I hate these guys with the 3 dots on there, but they never form into the 4th one. It's kind of a waste of my time. I'm pretty sure you've got that. Okay, you are 61, so that qualifies you for that. Regularly drinks. See, now, that one that said 8 units, it didn't specify alcoholic units. And maybe that's a British thing, but I'm pretty sure in America we do not refer to things in units. So, I'm gonna think maybe you've got this. Yeah, I think you've got it. Now I need to try and determine if it's wider, which is a pain in my ass. I mean, I guess it looks wider, but... Christ. Now that... Which one did that screw up, though? That's the thing. Okay, you've got that. But that's in the 1. I don't know how much more time I can put on you, lady. Fuck it, we're going... Okay, you got that. Oh my god, you got everything. You need, we'll also say 7. And you had the 1. Okay, you're fine there. Shit. Okay, I need another one. Time 50... Time... God damn it! Oh, for fuck's sake. Time 52. Jesus. You're gonna be a rush job, bud. You don't have that. Eat 6 small meals a day. I'm gonna say you don't have breast cancer. I'm not even gonna bother screening for it. Yeah, that's pretty high. Let's move back to the cancer. What the shit? I missed breast cancer? In a guy. I knew that was gonna happen. We failed. God fucking damn it. So now we gotta do it again. The newest social network, Heartbeat, tells you... Oh, we read that too. So let's try this bullshit again. Come on. Give me some more. I think that's actually pretty high, isn't it? We're gonna go backwards this time. Eats occasional takeaway. Occasional is fine. What the fuck? Okay, you've got that. You've got... Okay. Major problem there. Now that is 2, so that qualifies you for a 5. You don't appear to have it down here, though. So I guess that's good news, right? You don't have it there. Now the most horrendous one. Okay, I'm gonna say you've got this. Well, maybe not, though. I mean, look at some of those other ones. Those are pretty high. I'm gonna remove. And of course, this couldn't be... fucking... Okay, so you don't have diabetes. You've got that. So let's see how this goes. That actually worked. Stretches regularly. You've got that for sure. Taking too long. You're fine there. Those are all really low. So you've got that. Now I have to dick around and find out if the ones on the right are wider than the ones on the left. And of course it's not giving me any fucking dots on that side, because that would just be too fucking easy. Okay, fuck it. Osteoporosis, you don't need anything special for that. You need 7. So that was what, number 2? Are you shitting me? Yeah, you got that. You've got that. I mean, I really just don't know what to do with the fucking breast cancer thing. I mean, the manual is so shit on how to determine it. And it's just it's so fucking finicky. I mean, if you've got dots that are, like, up in the upper regions, does that just mean that it's not, even though you've got some down below? I mean, what the fuck does that even mean? You are fine. You've got, Nope. You're not over 75, so we remove that one, and then we need to give you, you've got 1 cancer, so that was number 3. I'm going way too fucking slow on this. This is bullshit. I should have just finished recording this whole fucking game in one sitting. You don't have that. You don't have that. You probably do, but I'm not going to bother with it. You've got that, we'll say. I'm pretty sure that's high. Okay, you don't need anything for that, because you're under 50. So we already failed the 1, and that was, what, this is patient number 4? 2 errors, that 1 was pretty high, but that one over there is pretty low. I'm going to base it on just those 2, and we're going to forget the rest. You probably got low blood. As soon as I can get one, I can confirm this. Yep, you've got diabetes. You've definitely got, well, I don't know anymore. I don't fucking know anymore. See, now we've got highs, so we're basing this on outliers. I'm going to say you don't have it, just because those are really fucking high. I'm going to say you don't have that either. What? Fuck you! I'm pretty sure I just saw diabetes on there. Like this person. Smokes once a day. Okay, I'm gonna say that's high. I guess there's just too many fucking outliers. The harder the game gets, you can't really base it on just a few dots. You have to actually have a full thing. Which, you know, in real life, yeah, you definitely want that. But in a game where you have 7 minutes to deal with 7 patients... We're going to see you've got that too. So you need insulin and nothing else. Give me one more good one, I mean. Rapid weight gain. Look, all I fucking need is just one on the other side. The random algorithm in this game needs to be changed just a little bit. I mean, I know I'm complaining about a lot of little things that make the game difficult, but they make them unnecessarily difficult. Like, unfairly difficult. There's a difference between difficulty testing your skill and difficulty against a random generation. And when the dots are always going to line up on the one side, preventing you from ever even knowing, I mean, that's not a test of your skill, that's just a test of how long you can actually do this. I'm going to have to go through more time, aren't I? I fail if I don't get this, so fuck this. This is that, and we're going to go with that. Was that the right thing? Right choice? I don't know. I guess it was. Now we get to test for HIV. Use the S.O.R.S squares to diagnose this condition. Please check the diagnosis guide for more information. Thanks a lot, Dr. Teo. Help support the wildlife. Dear Sir, now that we humans live in buildings connected by pedwalks, we have given the ground over to the wildlife. Help support the ground-level parks by donating a small amount each month. It's the only way we can preserve animal diversity on this planet. Please give generously the animal charity. Hey, dude. Oh, it's you. Last email, I swear. There's so many cool things in Terraform, Jesus Christ, dude. I made a biologist character who's better for soloing because they get pets and also can use pheromones to avoid attacks on animals. I made a chemist guy too who's better for raiding. He can deconstruct items into their natural elements and then use those elements to reconstruct new things. Perfect support class. But honestly, the best thing about Terraform are the babes. If you pick a female character, you get to see most of her boobs, because she was wearing a skimpy outfit. And there's boob physics, right? The male guys are wearing normal clothes. Sometimes I think it's a bit weird that they're dressed so differently when they do the same job, but that it may be bad writing or something, and that it may be better. But hey, it's hot, right? Who cares? Although you may not be into that. Later, Dennis. Confession Part 2. This melodrama continues. Hey, so I told you Teo hired me, yes? He also betrayed me. After I'd put in the security question, he got me arrested and sent to one of those ships. It's only then I saw he can't be trusted. I know in my gut he's behind all this, okay? Your friend. I saw what happened to him. If we expose this place, he may be able to get a job somewhere. Have you seen what it's like in slum scrapers? The government calls them affordable shared accommodation for the new world. Warning bells ring when you see propaganda like that. Congratulations, dear doctor. I get a new time code. Yay! 95. Because I definitely need that. And another useful one, Noise 78. Type Noise 78 in the console when you're working to reduce the scanner noise, and so get fewer bad points while you're working. Ah, multi-use too! Oh my god! That's exactly what I need, right there. Noise 78. I will use it every time. Although, that's another pain in the ass. Why should I have to type that in? You know? She's my hacker friend. She should have just fixed my console so it never does that. I mean, that would have been so much more useful than this. HIV. Let's look at the background. HIV, or the human immunodeficiency virus, is a retrovirus that causes AIDS, the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It does this by infecting and destroying vital immune cells. This reduces the overall cell count of the host's immune system, which in turn leads to AIDS. HIV is spread via some bodily fluids, and the most common cause of transmission is sex, vaginal and anal, without a condom. AIDS is the final stage of HIV infection, and early diagnosis and treatment can help prevent AIDS altogether. HIV is treated using S.O.R.S, combination antiretroviral therapy, which may be taken daily. These drugs stop the virus replicating, although they can never completely remove the virus. Currently, almost 100,000 people in the UK live with HIV. The majority were infected via sexual contact. The others were infected from monkeys. Almost 1 in 5 do not know that they have the disease. Shapes will break up with further scanning, but will scan patients for yellow shapes. Again, if you're colorblind, that's going to fuck you up immensely. If shapes in all 3 squares are the same, diagnose HIV. What does that even mean? So if you get Tetris shapes here, I guess, but they have to be in all 3? Well, let's look at the diagnosis. Scan the patient's torso to create and move yellow squares in the false color images. Matching shapes across all 3 indicates HIV. Excuse me, so am I going to be using a different kind of scan, or is that going to scan along with the white dots? Shapes will form and break up again with scanning. Observe the false color images to avoid missing these shapes. If a patient requires pre-op chemotherapy or chemotherapy and surgery for other conditions and is HIV positive, prescribe HIV and the special S.O.R.S treatment. If a patient is HIV positive but does not require chemotherapy, prescribe normal. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Great. So, if they've got cancer, they need a special treatment. Otherwise, they need normal treatment. I'm hoping that these will scan together, but what it could also mean is that we might get some overlapping. I don't know how the game is programmed. What if we get white dots that are actually covering yellow dots? Does it even take that into consideration? Are they separate scans? I guess we'll find out next time.